Hey, how's it going, guys? We want to make a video on the KWA USP Compact. We got this gun about a month ago, and personally I'm kind of off and on with this, just like the gun is off and on with reliability. The gun is KWA's NS2 system, and by and large the NS2 is supposed to be more gas efficient, more reliable than other competitors, and that's true actually. We had a KWA M9, which was pretty gas efficient. It broke eventually though. This gun has not been, at least comparing it to the M9, up to KWA quality standards. There have been a couple issues with the gun non-related to gas efficiency, its overall performance. I'll point those out right now. We have the missing selector lever here. Normally there'd be a lever here that you can use to decock the hammer and then also select safer fire. What happened is on the inside there's a metal plate, like a sheet metal plate, but rather than being made out of steel, it's made out of, on the airsoft gun, a kind of crappy metal. Because of that, after decocking the lever enough times, that plate broke. Now, what has surprised me is that, and I might open it up here to give you guys a look, the insides of this gun are pretty faithful to the real USP Compacts or USP, mainly to do with the trigger here. All these components, like some of the sears around here, look pretty similar to the real steel counterpart. Of course, there's some airsoft parts like the valve knocker and whatever this thing's called here that you're not going to see on the real thing, but like the whole trigger bar, and I don't know. It does look like, if I were to show you guys a picture of the real USP Compact USP, it would look actually pretty similar. So that's a cool thing, and it does mean that potentially there's some parts compatibility between the airsoft gun and the real steel. Also, KWA is not always that great with their trademarks. You have because it's licensed by Umarex, you have the Umarex big statement right here, and then licensed trademark of Heckler & Koch. Now, unlike some other KWA guns, there are excuse me, metal kits that you can buy for this. But they cost like $200 from Asia, and I might do that because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to spend my money. But so you do have an option versus, like, for example, the KWA M9. You're kind of stuck with the crummy trademarks that KWA has. Now, normally, performance supersedes any external problems I have with the gun. But this gun has kind of been off and on. So the first problem I found was that the magazine itself didn't create a good seal with the nozzle, which I can't show you right now, but I mean, if you guys have the gun, if you have any gas gun really, the nozzle, these mag lips right here, feed lips, initially sat too low because the magazine itself seated sat maybe a millimeter lower than it should have. So what I did is I kind of modified the points where the mag catch would latch onto so that they're a little bit higher, or lower actually, so then the mag seats higher and you can see it's all the way flush against the mag well here, or the grip. Because of that, there's a much better seal now, and the gun by and large has been performing a lot better. But still, there are some issues. Now, one big issue we've been having is feeding wise, the follower tends to get caught up right here, so that might be my fault because of the dremeling I did, the filing. But even then, the gun has been kind of off and on. What we have found, though, is the gun is really good on range. It's kind of outranging some of the gas blowback rifles we have here, so that's pretty cool. And I think that's what we're going to show you guys right now. First, we're going to take a little chrono test. The gun, whoa, I guess that mag wasn't seated. The gun, originally chrono 280 with .2s. We're running .28, so let's just see how it's doing right now. Now, there's an art to chronoing, if you guys didn't know. A lot of guys I see on YouTube are like pointing their guns left and right, up and down. You gotta get it right in the center. Let's get this to work. See, I'm no better. That was an error. Oh, that's a 184.3 FPS, so kind of slow. 179, 187. So you guys get the picture. In .28s that we're shooting, it's about 50 degrees right now, give or take. It's not that actually cold, even though there's snow around us. But we're going to be shooting at those logs back there. I'm going to be shooting, and hopefully you guys can see the range. So even though it's shooting pretty slow, it is doing well on the range. Oh, okay, so that was the feeding issues. You guys saw how it didn't feed a couple rounds there. I think once the follower gets past a certain point, there's no more issues. Let me just check. I think it's loaded. There's still issues. Yeah, and so this is probably my fault for making you know, some kind of rough cuts. Might have to just take a file to that and smooth it out. Alright, and it didn't lock back. So that's that kind of lack of reliability that we're talking about. And you know, we are kind of running out of propane here. We only have one tank, and it was half full when we started out, and we've been shooting a lot, so that could be the issue. The gun has been pretty good with locking back. One of my pet peeves with any gas gun is if you know, locking back is a feature of it. If it doesn't, it kind of drives me insane. So that's something I'm always looking for. But by and large, the gun's decently reliable, and that range right there, that rivals some of the gas guns, like I said, the gas rifles that we have here. So that's pretty good, and I don't know how far that is. That might be like 160 feet or so. But for a pistol, that's not too shabby. Anyway, guys, you might be seeing more of this. I might actually buy that expensive metal kit that I was talking about earlier. If I, you know, get this gun to be really reliable, then I might do that. I might commit. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like it if you liked it. Thank you.